I always dreamt about making $20 an hour. Back when minimum wage was $8 an hour. This was like 0.2010, I believe. Rent was $1,200 a month for a house. I was 17 years old and thought to myself, if I want to succeed in life and live comfortably, I need to get a job that pays at least $20 an hour. 13 years later, here I am making $34 hourly, $70,000 salary. And I'm still struggling to pay a 2-bedroom apartment, car, and utilities. This isn't what I worked so hard towards. What has the world come to? Now I'm working to get a job that pays $130,000 salary just to reach the original goal I had back then. But how much longer until even that isn't enough? I used to always rationalize it by thinking that I am simply lazy and I'm not doing or working hard enough and I need to work harder towards what's better. But it's all I've done. And I'm still in the same spot I am now, just with a job that requires more from me and pays more, while changing almost nothing in my life. I'm so tired. I'm just so tired. The USA is falling. Yep, when I was growing up I wanted to make what my dad made. He was a single father and we had a decent house in a nicer area. We weren't well off and still struggled, but we made it. I make what he made back then and am borderline homeless. When I was a child I believed that $50K was the dream. That's when you know you made it. You could live comfortably and then some off of that. Now the number is more like $150K. I think about this daily and it frustrates me. I started working in construction field at $5.50 PH in 1997. Rent was $250 for a 1-bed apt. In 2007, I was making $25 PH with benefits and rent was $850 for a 3-bed house. My goal was $30 PH. I could be comfortable with that and have hobbies. Flash forward to 2023. $30 PH with 0 benefits or sick time and rent is $1,400 for a single wide mobile home. I've literally gone backwards. When I was 18, I was making $4.75 hours. Lived on my own. Apartment was $345 month. Paid all bills and was still able to have fun. The good old days. I had this epiphany. I make almost the same as my grandparents did. But I have additional education that was supposed to help me in life. Meanwhile, we're worried about the next rent hike when my grandparents could afford a family of 8. A house, a boat, 2 cars, vacations, etc. I almost died, giving my all, for a job that wanted to take away my salary raise by having me work more hours and wouldn't let me have just 1 day without calls. My grandparents had fully paid for health insurance through work. No copays, deductibles, or premiums. They had college paid for through work. They had pensions. My work offers garbage healthcare and no retirement. I will not be giving my all to any company. Ever. You get what you pay for. End of story. Federal minimum wage is still $7.25. Minimum wage now, 2023, is still $7.25. It hasn't changed in 30 years or so. I thought I was the only one feeling this way. I blame this for my depression. And it's hard because I feel like leaving the US, but everyone I care about is here. We're all supposed to blame ourselves and each other. If we're all wallowing in secret guilt and complaining about how nobody wants to work anymore, then we don't look up. We don't wonder where all the money went. We don't realize how bad it's truly gotten all around. We used to be called customers, and large companies paid people to find out what we wanted so they could manufacture and sell it to us. Now we are called consumers, and large companies pay people to influence us to buy the products they already make? Who's benefiting from society? Corporations or people? I saw on the news that in my area that to afford the basic cost of living you have to make $35 per hour. That's how much I make as an accountant with a master's degree. I don't know how people with average jobs are supposed to make it when I'm barely making it with a good job. I got to $20 an hour in CA and now it just feels like minimum wage. Soul crushing. Minimum wage is not even $8 an hour. Federally. Insane. Same boat, bro. Although I have extra expenses that others don't. I didn't bust my ass for a decade to finally make $40 an hour and still feel like my goals are so far out of reach. I'm pissed because I reached this point and feel like my level of comfort should be a lot higher than it currently is. It gets worse before it gets worse. Canada is failing too. Very, very, very badly. Trickle-down economics and unfettered greed. Welcome to the beauty that is late-stage capitalism. I was just talking to my brother about this. I've done everything right in my life. I worked my ass off to get good grades in high school to get into a good college. Worked my ass off in college to get a highly useful degree. Then got a job using said degree and have worked my way up to a $75,000 salary over the last 8 years. And it feels like pennies. I have a pretty affordable mortgage payment since I bought in 2016 and my car is paid off. But inflation has made other necessities so expensive I'm pulling my hair out with stress. The grocery bill has doubled. The utilities have doubled. Where does it end? Everywhere you turn there's someone waiting with their hand out demanding a bigger piece of the pie. I feel lied to. There is no more American dream. Cries in $20 an hour. Yeah, if minimum wage had kept up with inflation and productivity like it was originally meant to, it would currently be about $20. It's such a fight to survive right now for so many of us.
If you enjoyed this video, please check out our playlists full of similar content. Epicaricast is like doom scrolling for your ears. Please like, share, and subscribe.